Oh my god. The pun. Wow. Time is a double feature. Lucky for you guys, eh? Well, one at a time so you can let the cringe wash over you. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. That's what I wanted. The first one was already rough. The first one was brutal. Alright, lay it on us. Oh. Oh, that one hurts way worse. That one's way worse. That one is so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse. Oh. If you ever had to guess what my big thing I don't like is, it's that. Alright. Right. 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 Now that I'm scarred for life. Mm-hmm. Oh, you figured it out. Oh, the AI figured it out. Oh my god, it's a miracle. All right. Anyways, I didn't get too much written. Just because, chat, I don't know how it always happens to me. I don't know how it always happens to me. I already posted in the Discord, but I'm reading something, not looking for it in the slightest, not expecting it because they weren't present. And this is a sequel, okay? One of many manhwa set in the exact same setting. Okay, and these aren't mentioned anywhere. Like, it's not mentioned anywhere all throughout or anything like that. And I'm just reading The Apothecary Prince, aka the Crown Prince who sells medicine. And all of a sudden, out of the fucking blue, just, out of left field, werewolves. Werewolves. And they didn't do what they normally do. Something to be aware of. Yeah, I know. They didn't do what they normally do in a lot of manhwa or like a lot of Asian ones where the werewolf is just somebody with wolf ears and a tail. No, that's their, like, them having a tail is their normal form. They're human, but they have tails, and they have slightly more pronounced canines. But then, like, they actually have a proper, full-on, like, werewolf form, too. Which, again, this is just funny. Anna's hand. she instantly obeys, realizes what just happened. My bad. I couldn't help myself there. Couldn't help myself. My bad. Oh. Yeah, that's what it is. They're different isekai protagonists in different eras, but they're not all from like Earth. Like they don't all have like certain specialties. Like I became the chef to the Dragon King is a little girl from like a rural village back in old Korea, and she just happens to be a good cook. She starts cooking for the Dragon King, and he enjoys the food. Then you've got the Demon King who farms, I think. I can't remember the Demon King one. But yeah, he's just a dude who's really good at farming, so he teaches the demon kind how to farm and everything. Then you get to the most infamous one of them all in the timeline. The most infamous one of them all, Lloyd Frontea. Who was a man of singular drive, total focus and commitment to working as hard as he possibly could, and it never worked out for him. It never worked out. He worked himself basically to death, and with a body that was like constantly hurting itself and breaking down. Yeah, but he was a workaholic, not for the sense of wanting to work, but he's like, eventually, I'll get to the light at the end of the tunnel. Eventually. You just work hard and the light at the end of the tunnel will be there. And then he goes and gets isekai'd into Lloyd Frontea. And the man of millions of faces, like, I cannot begin to describe the faces. Like, this is just... These are tame. The faces he shows to people, like, he makes monsters go like, oh my god, when they see his face. Hang on. There we go. Hold on. You have to. You can't tell me that you don't have, like, a catalog of his faces. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a really fucking good one. There's another good one. Oh shit, here's one of them just... hang on. These are all so good. Oh my god. Oh... His face is so diabolical that they even use it for, like, statues and shit. And people are like, a minotaur shows up here in the Crown Prince, in the Apothecary Prince. A minotaur shows up to the capital and he sees Lloyd's statue. He's like, oh! Actually scares the shit out of the minotaur. Oh my god, you have no idea. Alright. Hope you're ready, chat. You need to see this motherfucker. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Lloyd. Well, prepare yourselves. We're gonna go on a Lloyd adventure here. Welcome to Lloyd. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a magical he gets a magical thing where he can show people outlines and so they can dig perfectly the outline that he has shown them. And if they mess up, his face appears in the sky and yells at them. Oh my god. And then, to cap it all off, the monument to the man of 1,000 faces. Okay, so again, we're in the same universe as this motherfucker, right? We are 300 years after Lloyd Frontera. Frontera. We are 300 years after Lloyd Frontera. Oh my God, his name. Your last name's hard to say. Bastard bitch. And I don't want to spoil what happens too much, but this motherfucker gets with the queen. Because the queen is actually endeared by him being genuinely, like, honest and a good guy, though he looks like a fucking shyster. It is so funny, because all throughout it, like, he is constantly everybody talks about how hideous he is, and he just, like, it's the one thing that hurts him. He doesn't care about them saying anything else, but when they talk about how hideous he is, he just gets the most deadpan face you can imagine. And it, of course, makes his knight, the man that is sworn to protect him, the funniest fucking joke in the world, because it's the one thing that he can use to hurt him. It's the one thing. So his knight, like, when they talk about how hideous he is, you'll see Javier in the background being like trying his hardest. He's literally using his special powers as the protagonist of the setting to keep from busting out laughing. Even to the point where Lloyd will look back at him and he'll quickly turn his head away, and you can see, like, the little spit things going where he's like going trying not to die. He's like, no, I gotta keep it in. No, keep it in. Don't reveal that this is actually incredibly cathartic for me. Yeah. So again, same universe, and we're just werewolves. And the reasoning behind it is our protagonist here, Alakiel is his name. He is trying to set up a royal clinic. He's trying to set up a hospital. And he needs nurses. And so he hears that a woman who's trying out for the nursing job. Let me see if I can get that chapter. He hears that a woman trying out for the nursing job is a werewolf. This is what he hears. And he has an unexpected reaction. Let's see. It wasn't 16. Where was it? It was... Here we go. I think this is it. Oh, no. We're one ahead. Yeah, you guys need to see this. He has a logic. There's a reason behind his madness, right? There's a reason he wants the werewolves. So here's going through, he's doing a test of character, like one of the participants collapses, and all the others are so worried about getting the job, they're like, should I go help him? No, I need to focus on the test, I need to get the job. So they don't help, which is they fail the test of character. Secret test of character, they all fail, and he tries it over and over again with multiple different people. He's even like just acting about how to like sell it even more. Want me to book an acting class for you? Yeah, every one of them fails. And then he comes to the gate, but I am human. Again, you can already tell there's some things that are off, right? You can tell there's some things that are off. Yeah, like the royal guards are basically like saying, no, you can't do it. And the royal guard's like, how else could she be anyway? She's a werewolf. And I thought here, I was like, oh no, is it going to be like the usual Asian werewolf thing? Right? Where they're just like, when they turn werewolf, like maybe they get crazy hair, or like they grow a pair of ears and a tail. No. Werewolf, she doesn't even have a tail. It's hard to tell because she's wearing such baggy pants, sire. Yeah. But a werewolf is a bit... Werewolf's out of the question even for the Crown Prince. Their ability to transform, their powerful physiques, and their superb sense of smell. Werewolves are totally perfect as nurses for my clinic. Looks like I was worried over nothing. And so then he gets into... I forgot about the guard's face. I forgot about the guard's face. Oh my god. By the way, the reason I'm showing this is the official, like, you can go to Webtoons right now. This is officially where it's posted. You can go and read this yourself. Let's see, was it this one that had the rest of it? Oh, no, this is the one where he's going to challenge the race. And then the next one's going to be the race. So the guard strips down because obviously it wouldn't be fair if he's wearing his full armor, right? Nothing but dust today. See? Again, like this is the official English posting of it. You can go here and read it yourself. This is the one, this has to be the one where he freaks out and starts getting his fantasies. Because she tells him that she's actually the leader of a pack of 50 werewolves. God, I forgot how manhwa... You know, you don't really realize it when you're reading through, but when you go through it like this, the one thing that's so different... So, the biggest difference between manga and manhwa is their page designs, right? Manhwa are much more obsessed about big full panels on each page. That's what manhwa want. They want the big panels on each page, and you might have like some text between or overlapping panels and things like that. But they want big panels. Oh, and long panels too. Yes, absolutely. Whereas manga is much more comic booky. And I know people will be like, how dare you? No. It's just the way the style is, right? Multiple panels on one page. A 50-strong clan of my kinfolk. What? 50 others just like you? Wish you would have told me that sooner, Annis. And there it is. There it is. Oh. The only thing I don't like about this werewolf design, one, it's all right. You know what I mean? This wouldn't make like the top grades, But it's the claws, too, that are brutal. The claws are brutal. I'm sorry. The fangs and mouths are okay. They're not the worst I've seen. Oh, yeah, this is where they tell them that, like, the big problem with werewolves are their tails. When they're in their humanoid form, their tails give away their emotions, so they constantly get swindled and taken advantage of. So they try to hide it, and they try to, like, tie them up to their legs. Their tails can somehow untie shit. And they're just like, yeah, no, it's just... Fuck our tails. And they've tried cutting off their tail, too, in their human form, but it grows back. So she says, I want you to cure our tails having a mind of their own. So that's his big dilemma, is how in the fuck is he going to do it? Look at this. Means all you... Here's my position and influence to back your clan and society. So he's trying to offer a different deal. And she's like, no, because what happens if you change your mind or you die or something happens? Menacing pose. I want to get to some more of the fun stuff. Obviously, we're skipping through a bunch of stuff. Alright. So here again, like I said, the claws, it's very much just monster claw. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like a wolf's paw or anything like that, which, I'm very like, not a fan of. Again, the mouth, they overdo the fangs, but they don't do the under teeth. Again, it's definitely not the worst. These aren't the worst werewolves I've seen ever, right? And grow as big as I imagined. Kind of reminds me of Goofy. Well, pet dog. That did not work. Can't speak because your mouth structure's changed, huh? And his hand. Bang! I know, I'm really done, sorry. Okay, I'm really done. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways. I just want to show the chat. Like I said, just out of the blue, not expecting it in the slightest, right? Oh, you have no idea how Estate Developer went. In the Estate Developer, they made ballistic missiles. One of the knights became obsessed with, like, creating something, and he created a hwacha, which is an old Korean, like, weapon of war, which fired a bunch of rockets. But he made a hwacha that actually has missiles that track their targets using mana and shit. So he literally made ballistic missiles. Trust me, the technology, because of Lloyd, the technology is all over the place. Lloyd comes in, and he fucks things over so hard. Like, he gear shifts their technology into overdrive. And then what's even funnier is because of his rippling effect, through, a lot of weird stuff happens, like the centaurs. He runs into centaurs, and they are greasers. They are American greasers. They have mohawks. They have random bits of metal on them of pipes so that they can run real fast. So they make motorcycle noises and shit. And Lloyd even, like, has an internal dialogue of, like, what the fuck is the technology level of this world? What is going on? And he doesn't realize it's all his fault. He's having a ripple effect on the narrative. The narrative is falling apart because of it. Hang on. Wait. I need to show you guys the centaurs. Hang on. You guys need to see the centaurs. You won't believe me until you actually see them. They are wild. Oh, he's expecting. I'll show you what he's expecting, and then I'll show you the actual centaurs. what he actually gets, and he's just like, "What in the fuck is going on? What is happening?" Well, it seems I have completely destroyed the integrity of this world. We are fucked. Is there really so few pictures of the centaurs? All right. I can't believe there's so few of them. All right. Right. So this is what Lloyd is expecting. This is what Lloyd's expecting. This is in his mind what the centaurs are going to be. And then this happens. And Lloyd just has a moment of like, what is happening? what is going on? Yes, they have license plates and everything. Yep. License plates and everything. Like, oh my god. Again, Lloyd has no idea that he is having such a horrifying effect on the narrative. He is bringing in technologies and systems that shouldn't be there. Like, he's building apartment buildings and stuff like that, and they're like, the world is, the narrative is essentially like ripping itself apart, trying to put itself back together into some kind of coherency. So, it is so wild. Yes, it is the, what do they call it? It's like the restoration of the plot or something like that. The world is literally trying to undo all the damage that he has done. And part of this is because Lloyd is here, the narrative, the world itself, has no idea who the actual protagonist is supposed to be anymore. Is Lloyd the protagonist? He's acting like the protagonist. He's changing the world like the protagonist is. Originally supposed to be Javier supposed to be the protagonist. So yeah, the plot, the literal foundation of the world is trying to reset things to the way it is. Oh my god, no, when you see them, when you see the centaurs and they're literally introduced going like vroom, vroom, vroom. Lloyd's like, why are you making those noises with your mouth? And like, what noises? Vroom, vroom. It's like, what is happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Oh. it's so, like, I love the hell out of the plot. And I love the fact that the most powerful being on the planet, is the Dragon King, right? Who was introduced in the, I became the chef for the Dragon King. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I forgot about I forgot about the exiled warriors. I forgot about the berserkers. And this is how they fucking, I shit you not. This seems like a shit post. No, this is actually how they move. I forgot about the berserkers. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I had totally spaced the berserkers. I had genuinely forgotten about them. Oh, dude. He is so, like, it is just so funny. Like, the first dragon he meets, yeah, he's super powerful, but the dragon is really sad because he can't make anything with his own hands because he's too strong. And the Dragon King says they're no longer allowed to take valuables from humans because the Dragon King married a human and likes humans now. And so, oh my god. Oh. The dragons are so fucking funny in this setting too. The dragons are genuinely so funny. And I love the fact that the Dragon King is the most powerful entity in the world. But he's lazy. He just wants to sleep all the time. And he's like, I'm gonna have a nap. How long is a nap in dragon years? About 800 years or so. I'll be up later. Wake me when dinner's ready. It's like, oh my god. It's to the point where Lloyd actually has to carry the Dragon King around. Like, the Dragon King is lounging on his sofa, and Lloyd has to tie the sofa to his back and carry it. It's just like, huh. It's like, oh my god. Why? Oh. Oh, dude, I just love the fact that he's so fucking lazy. The Dragon King gets in trouble because he doesn't call his wife every day. I didn't call my wife, and then he tries to call her on a phone that the dragons get phone. The dragons get phones, the angels get phones, and the devils get phones, so they can use super advanced technology. But the rest of the world doesn't have phones, and Lloyd is even like, "What? How is that? What? What the fuck? What is happening? Like, what is this narrative?" All right. Anyways, chat. Anyways, enough of that. I'm having too good of a time. Again, these manhwas thus far have been great, right? They've been really. I've enjoyed them quite thoroughly. They're quite fun. Oh. And I like the fact that that at least Lloyd and Lachiel are both kind of like shysters. but they're good people. They're good people. They just act so scummy. They're like, yes, I'll lure you in with the free healthcare, but then I'm gonna make a pill. a pill that is very exclusive. It does all kinds of wondrous benefit things. Not sure what's worse, isekai into a grimdark setting or into a comedy manga. Oh god, who fucking knows? I don't know. Like, it depends on will the grimdark turn into noble dark by the inclusion of you being isekai there? Because if you're isekai into a comedy one, you're just in for a fucking clown show, no matter what. Like, there's no getting around it. You're going to be the straight man in every situation. Anyways. Does Army of Darkness count as both? Yeah, the Army of Darkness is technically an isekai, yes. Oh my god. Anyways. Enough of that. Again, I didn't get too much writing done. Let's talk about the writing I did get done. So, again, like I said, I don't know here, chat, if I want to get rid of the chapter titles and just do chapter 10. Because right now it's chapter 10 foretold. Yeah, here we go. Remember, this is all part of the rewrite for... We've got the first draft done, now we're doing a rewrite, and then we'll see about, like, cleaning up grammar and things like that. And yeah, it should be good to, like, get ready for publishing. Michael kept his head lowered as he followed dutifully behind Root Howler, through the Steinwerke and past the inner gate to the Horger. Here, the channels of natural magics converged, and a great tree sprouted that represented their Mikander's manifestation into the world. The veins, or pulse of the world, moved not only through the ground itself, but in the air and seas. Thus, convergence points where two branching veins intersected were hard to find. These points acted as the anchors that secured the mundane and spirit realms together, like the ties of a quilt. But such points could be miles under the ground, or in the air, or deep in the ocean. For the Emerald Grove... Actually, get rid of 4. Let's do the Emerald Grove. The Emerald Grove had been exceedingly lucky in that this anchoring was just a couple feet beneath the ground. To hear the Alderskald tell of it, the trees would sway in and out circularly from the center point, with wondrous scents and special flowers blooming nearby to clue in the precious secret beneath the soil. As Convergence Point was uncovered, it would begin to convert the area around it slowly, making both sides appear identical to one another, and added rigidity to the wilding. It would take time for a convergence point to be properly sanctified and utilized by one of the Vordir, culminating in the appointment of a new, or reaffirmation of an existing Mikander to the site. Once completed, the Mikander in question can manifest themselves into the mundane world, a feat usually impossible given the strength and power of the Mikander themselves. Through the continued worship of the various Vordir races, the Mikander would become more potent and able to offer more substantial boons to the Aether associated with them. Thus it was not a one-way transaction for the supplication of the Vordir to the Mikander. Thus it was not a one-way transaction. I need a comma here. Thus it was not a one-way transaction, for the supplication of the Vordir to the Mikander would elevate their Aether to greater heights within the esteem of the divine realms. So, too, would they be given many boons to further enhance their abilities to defend the convergence point, or to do battle against the Fiander and Mikfiander that threaten the divine mandate. This also would attract more Ander to a safe harbor within the spirit realm, which would allow the Vordir more chances to earn powers and abilities from those spirits. As a further benefit, any convergence that was sanctified would gain multiple boons in and around the area. Root Howler's manifestation would bring about added growth, fertility, and vibrance of plant life in the area, making higher quality crops with greater yields. This also further strengthened the trees and helped pump ever greater nutrients into the surrounding soils, which kept the heart of the forest vibrant. Root Howler had also gifted his Wolverine Vordir with greater capabilities to traverse beneath the soil, allowing the Wolverine to essentially swim underground, the various roots even moving out of their way to allow them passage in this hidden realm. I shall escort you where he waits. The Macander's words were a melodic song amongst his usage of the high tongue. Yet as the two moved into the Horror, Root Howler did not remain there, and instead began to slip beneath the soil. By all appearances, he was melding with the ground, but Michael knew the truth of it, and that the Macander was now on the other side. That was to be expected, though. For Meraxus to descend into the mundane world, a true god, the world itself would surely shudder beneath the weight. The ranger began to take slow and steady breaths before he leaned back, more and more, until at last he was falling. Were he anything but a Vordir, he would soon have collided with the ground, but instead he slipped right through, while the momentum carried him to a standing position. Here he stood. I guess I'll keep here he stood. Here he stood in the reflection of the mundane world, so near a convergence that it was a perfect mirror in geometry, but exploded in color. Such vibrant hues and swirling blue breezes filled with tens of thousands of Ander, though only a few of any actual sentience. Here the glow of the Horror, most specifically the altar that was made in the mundane, acted as a beacon for all the Anders seeking shelter in the spirit world. This beacon was further accented by Root Howler's tree, which extended the light out and cast back the darkness of the wilding. The tree in turn acted as a sign that this particular area of the divine was under the protection of a Macander, and thus lesser Ander could make a petition for shelter beneath their strength. The very thought of the petition made Michael chuckle, even as he turned to face Root Howler. There was only one currency for the spirit realms, one currency that all in the divine used, one currency that held total captivation to all within the wilding: gossip. It was said that only the divine dragons themselves were free of its commanding grip upon the Ander. Rumors and tales, stories and fables, all were traded like an actual commodity and regulated through the truth within them. The scuttlebutt could not be some tall tale or fanciful whim, but needed the anchoring of truth to be shared, or it would wither away to nothing. This did not mean that misunderstandings and misheard rumors weren't rampant. In fact, you were always best to doubt anything a spirit told you, even the greater spirits. Such was the pervasiveness of the gossip trade that entire subsections of spirits banded together to act as inquisitors and detectives of the truth. This came about from a deep understanding that each spirit was different and thus would take different perspectives from an event from another. So it was that the truth was maintained, but the full details were lost, and once shared, the recipient would take the details most important to them until down the line the story was a jumbled mess. This is why some Ander would obsessively seek out those of great import within the world to latch themselves to and reap as many tales for currency as possible. So it was that Root Howler, now shining as a fully realized, if made entirely of light, green wolf, eagerly wagged his tail. A divine dragon? No. The divine dragon emperor had reached out to the Great Spirit and requested a service. Thus the Macander was privy to a new gossip forming. He was clearly beside himself with joy and eagerness, turning only once to acknowledge that Michael was following, before quickly trotting off with soft ears resting to either side as he went. There was nearly nothing, save thwarting the rendezvous, that could dampen the McCander's spirit now, and his mannerisms were on full display. And that's what we're up to now for Chapter 10. Woofta. Again, talking about the gossip trade again, and it's eventually going to get into where Jennifer's going to learn about the Spirit Net. And be like, well, it's just a new name. Spirit Net is just the newest name for old things. There was the Book of Spirits. There was things like the great carvings of the spirits, the cave walls of the spirits. Like, it just changes as the technology is improved. Now they have a forum. And my God, we're all lesser for it. Oh, and my God, we're all lesser for it. The Spirit Net is a catastrophe. It is the rumor mill is running wild, and the presses are running at full steam. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. 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 Whoa, wait a minute. Something new got posted. What is this? Hybridization comes to alchemy, Mundus stones, and more? What? Hold up. Hold up, chat. Hold up. I didn't know about this. ESO began a move towards a hybrid model. He's allowed abilities to scale based on their highest offensive stats rather than a specific set of resources, increasing overall player flexibility of choice. We also began to provide more sources for these stats together, rather than as individual bonuses, with gear and other build elements providing both magic and stamina or weapon damage and spell damage together. That's true. Can immediately implement all aspects of this change at the time. Soon we will progress farther down that road when Season 1's mid-season update 51 patch launches, currently scheduled for August 31st. What does all this mean? We're removing or replacing duplicated effects in several areas, and overhauling systems provide new or streamlined sources for these effects. This streamlining should lower the barrier toward creating effective builds, as well as provide some small performance improvements in combat. This includes work on Mundus stones, the buff system, and passive skills for the 4 original classes, Dragon Knight, Nightblade, Sorcerer, and Templar. In addition, we're making significant overhauls to alchemy to cover these effect changes, including 4 additional new reagents to gather. When weapon damage and spell damage had separate functions in the game, it made sense for there to be Mundus stone for each. The Apprentice and Warrior stones provided spell and weapon damage respectively because of this historical context, but their purposes have overlapped since the initial hybridization changes. In Update 51, the Warrior Mundus Stone increases both forms of damage, while the Apprentice provides a new bonus of increased experience and inspiration gain, making it easy to level up train crafting skills and earn champion points while you bear that boon. That's a much better idea. Yeah, that's a way nicer idea. A similar example of redundancy, it is currently possible to buff or debuff weapon and spell damage or critical separately through the buff system, which occasionally has unexpected effects. For example, major sorcery's increase of spell damage doesn't stack with minor brutality's increase to weapon damage, as you only use the higher value between the two. where there are currently several pairs of weapon and spell-based effects. These are adjusted in Update 51 to avoid redundancy as follows. Brutality, Major and Minor. Brutality provides both weapon and spell damage, while Sorcery, both Major and Minor, have been removed. Savagery, Major and Minor. Savagery provides both weapon and spell critical chance, while Prophecy, both Major and Minor, have been removed. That, again, good changes. Very good changes, especially if they were overriding each other. It's very good changes. Additionally, a new debuff initially available from Alchemy has been added called Vexation. This effect reduces the target's healing done as a counterpart to the Mending buff. Oh my god. Dude, does that actually work on that one fucking world boss? Because, oh my god, the worst world boss in the entire game. Sets up a damage shield and can heal itself, because fuck you. Speaking of alchemy, fixing up crafted potions and poisons was the largest and most complex set of changes involved in the remaining hybridization effort, as this trade skill revolves around matching multiple ingredients with like traits to create effects. Simply consolidating the traits could result in potions having unintended effects. Any alterations have significant implications for alchemy as a whole and need to be done carefully. To make alchemy a system that fully benefits from hybridization, we combine the effects of the increased spell power and increased weapon power reagent traits, as well as those of increased spell critical and increased weapon critical. These have now been consolidated to 2 traits down from 4 to match the change in the major-minor system they correspond to. That's really fucking nice. We've also added new traits to replace holes created with the consolidation of existing buffs. We've even taken the opportunity to create a few additional ones that provide new benefits not previously available in alchemy. These new options include traits to increase or reduce healing done through vexation and mending effects, grant damage shields, oh my god, inflict heal absorption, and increase critical damage done with force buffs. The changes also include removing the lower weapon power trait from existing ingredients, which was used to inflict maim on enemies. This effect is commonly available elsewhere in the game, and very few players used it when crafting. Abso-fucking-lutely. For these changes, not only have some traits on existing reagents been changed, but we've also added 4 new alchemy ingredients found throughout Tamriel. You can use these new reagents in combination with existing potions to create new potions useful for all roles. That's a really good fucking change already. We put in work to make sure the changes to alchemy provide minimal disruption to your familiar recipes and strategies. Most existing potion recipes remain unchanged after Update 51, with a minimum of swapping from the previous ingredient to achieve results equivalent to those you got before. Daily crafting recipes should be wholly unaffected, while master writs that are impacted are being updated at the same time as the alchemy changes to ensure seamless usability. Furthermore, any previously earned achievements remain unlocked, although the new effects of ingredients have to be discovered again for those who have yet to complete the relevant achievements. There have even been some important upgrades to potion naming and visual representation that will allow you to more easily recognize a specific potion formulation. As potions are complex items systemically, the game labels them according to a listing of what is considered the highest priority effect provided by the ingredients. Due to the consolidation and introduction of new traits, we have changed the priority of many traits to improve visual communication and differentiate potions further. For example, if a potion provides the heroism buff, it is classified as an essence of heroism over essence of magicka. This makes it easier to identify potions with more unique and valuable effects over basic resource restoration potions. Damn. That's really fucking nice. Every class in ESO can be built to provide a buff not easily available as a wider group benefit through any of the other classes' skill lines, such as Warden's ability to grant minor toughness to those they heal, found in the green balance skill line. However, the 4 original classes only technically fit that model after previous hybridization work, rather than meeting it in spirit. These classes currently focus on the overlapping effects covered above. Minor Savagery and Minor Prophecy for Nightblade and Sorcerer. This means groups seeking to maximize the effect of their buffs don't get as much from including a Dragon Knight and a Templar together, or both a Nightblade and a Sorcerer. Part of the problem is being addressed in Update 51 by the effect consolidation described above. The update also includes a second set of changes to these classes, the creation of 2 unique buffs to replace those removed. Okay. Dragon Knights and Nightblades maintain access to Minor Brutality and Minor Savagery, which now provide the combined effects mentioned earlier. For Sorcerers, instead of gaining a source of Minor Prophecy from their Dark Magic skill line, they now gain the ability to apply a unique Offensive Penetration buff to their group. Oh my god! Templars likewise gain a unique buff to replace Minor Sorcery, boosting their group's armor. Oh my god, Sorcerer got way better! Holy shit! Maximum penetration. Oh my god. Once Update 51 arrives, currently scheduled for August 31st, during Season 1, you can support your builds with all new flexibility, new buff effects, potion recipes, and more flow together in a package that truly lets you play your way. Are you ready to get to the alchemy station or to change up your build? Let us know. Alright. Maximum penetration. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Sorcerer got even stronger. Holy shit. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Complete and utter penetration. Oh my god, I gotta stop. It's like so totally ingrained in my head, I just keep saying penetration over and over again. Oh my god. My brain is stuck. It's stuck in penetration mode. Help me! Help! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Whatever will I do? I'm stuck! Get bust the Dremel out and get these claws all fixed up. Okay. Right. So, yeah, now I'm on High Isle, everyone, and I've been just doing a bunch of quests all around. And this is where I need to find him, Zareth here, or Sharp as Night, one of the two. I need to give them a two-handed sword. Somehow. Because, oh my god, there's actually a boss in a public dungeon I cannot kill. Because it instant snares you. You can't dodge it or anything. It instant snares you. And it sucks your life force out until you're dead. And you need someone to interrupt it.
Perhaps I misremember.
Like someone to stagger it or interrupt it. And I'm just like... Joy of joys. It's not physically possible. Not with two-handed build or anything. So not with dual build. So I'm going to try giving these guys a two-handed sword, or anything really, to see if we can make that happen. It's a shame you can't craft your own companion gear.
Warm. Like
They're dead! They're dead! Oh. Tragedy. Oh wait, also, Fingers crossed. Oh, hang on. I might have needed to wait to see if we got a bunch of stuff. Fingers crossed, I'm not leaving the screen until I see. Oh no. Oh no. Nah! I can't believe we didn't get any chromium. Holy shit. How unlucky are we? I'm just so unlucky. I'm so unlucky. Look at this. I've got 7. I need more. I need more. Damn it. Hang on, just make sure. I need infused. That's the only one we're missing. Infused. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I thought I did craft them and then I just broke them down. What a dingledork. Alright. Poison? For what dark purpose?
The poison? For what dark purpose?
Are you saying I'm a scripted NPC? Yes. Oh, I guess we're making Breton style. I didn't even think about changing the style. That's okay. That's fine. Oh my god. All of them. Really? All of them? Okay. I mean, I guess we're getting there to the bottom, aren't we? I don't know why you were stopping me from doing that, but yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Tree. And we're done with our dailies. Oh, that's a really cool wolf. Holy shit. Very ethereal. Double tap. Damn it. There you are, Provisioner. Okay. Right. Ooh, we got a new one I don't actually have. Hooray! Hooray! Victory for the good guys. Droog's wax! Hell yeah. Oh, Master Enchanting Writ. Worth 7 points, eh? All right. Hey, chromium! Oh my god, I can upgrade one of my pieces. Woo! Which we're not gonna do because we need to fill out a crafting writ first. I'm still not allowed to upgrade anything. because fuck me. The pain. Yep. Alright. First off, epic. Let's go do this one real quick. I have Swift now, right? And we need Oblivion's Foe. So now I need to go into Cold Harbor. This is the Argonian village that got pulled into Cold Harbor way back during the First Era. Okay, boy, zinc. Oh, I need gilding wax. Fuck! Ah! Go. I'll be back, you little devil. I'll be back, you little cheeky devil. I'll be back. I forgot I didn't have wax. Shit. Take two. Shit.
Hello there.
$5K? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Right. Fine. 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 4,800. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So that one's still the cheapest over there. Still the cheapest. 5,000 right on the dot. 5,000. Okay, you're the cheapest. Come here. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh, gross. Ugh. Right. Now let's make sure we actually have it. Yep, there, I see it now, gilding wax. What are my other ones? This one right here is the one we need to do right now. That's the one we're gonna do after this one. It doesn't. The set doesn't matter. Quality will be legendary. Trait triune. What does triune need? I need to check what triune needs. Dawn Prism. Needs a Dawn Prism. Okay. So let me get that, just so we'll have it ready to go, so we can go make the damn thing.
Can I help you?
Oh, there we go. It's Dawn Dash Prism. Fine. 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 Ow! Fine. Not liking that price was what I saw. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus. They're, Oh, sweet Jesus. They're expensive. You just want just one? Anybody just selling one?
Papa always.
I'm gonna have to take yours because you're not gonna bankrupt me. Thank you. Good God. All right. Well, maybe the system will get it to us by the time we get back. Cold Harbor. Oh, oh, the pain. The pain. Okay. I mean, this needs to be epic, right? Yeah. Oh god, I didn't realize I was running low on the purples too. Me no likey. Me no likey. Okay. Off the Morthold, and then we'll do the other one because that gives you 200. 200 for completing it. This one it's only gonna give us a little bit because it's whatchamacalled, it's only epic. I think it'll give us like 7 or something. But yeah, I saw that one. Mastercraft. And it was like, here's 200 tickets.
None of us.
Oh, it's 33. Again, not bad. Not bad.
None of us is getting any young.
Oh, I can afford one now. All right. What happened? Do that. Yeah, no.
Most clients don't.
Okay. I think we already have a clothing station. Maybe I should tune a different clothing thing too. Like, what about Tideborn? Maybe I should start going up the Tideborn stuff. Anyways, let's get this one. 206. Yeah, 90. So all legendary quality. This is the good one. This is the 206 one. Okay. Oh, I need to. What am I thinking? I need to do another thing too. All right, we'll go to the eyes of. We'll go to the place we need to go to. Okay. As you say it, thus I will try it. Hopefully I'm not at the top of the cliff. Oh no! You bastard bitch. You bastard bitch. Oh, fuck. The thing I hate about Hrothgar. If there's anything I hate about Hrothgar, it's this. The cliffs. Right, I'll go get the other fucking way shrine. Like, how are you supposed to know there's a cliff there? Bleh. Hate. 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 Let me tell you about hate. Ooh. Side quest. Yeet. Are you sure it's in here? Are we absolutely sure it's in here? I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking, I'm being lied to. Eat. Drink. Be merry. Eat. Drink. Be merry. Oh, I know why. We need the back door, don't we?
Show me your claws.
I swore I already had the back door unlocked, yeah. No, I guess not. Yeah, this way. There should be the door here. That takes us into the forge. Yeah. Hi. Your paws are too clumsy. Rude! Rude. I have you know my paws are very, very nice. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. How about now? Bastard. And this'll hurt, but we need it. There we go. 200 points. And while I'm here... Hey, divine gold. Nice. Sorry, wrong thing. No, I need... There it is. Sash. Oh my god, don't you need all 9? Oh. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can I still don't think I can do it. Oh my god. Right. What else can we research while we're here? Anything else? Hey. Right. The exit's over here. I don't know why it didn't just tell me to go in the proper door. Fuck you. Yeah? You know what I gotta say about that? Fuck you. I'm out. Yeah, so this door should be open out here to let us into the forge. Yep. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Alright, let's get back, turn this in, and then, you know, take some solace in the fact that we are trying to get stuff for the guild house. Still hurts though. Still hurts quite a lot though. Yep. Oh. You wanna fucking go? Thank you. be worth it in the end, chat. It'll all be worth it in the end. Turns and roundabouts. I just keep telling myself that. It'll all be worth it in the end.
None of us is getting any. I like to think of this as indirect patronage. So let's see what you have for our patron.
So, what do you think about the new Hoffman Tactical Trigger Kicker? Rare Greed is probably punching the air right now. It's amazing, isn't it? Well, I wouldn't call it Rare Greed either. The ATF gave them really no choice to do it. Like, I don't think there are any heroes in this situation, but it's the ATF being scumbag pieces of shit, right? That Rare Breed are the only ones that are allowed to do the force reset thing. Because the ATF is trying to make it prohibitively expensive. And then a new company just comes out and makes something way easier that doesn't fall under the definition. Anyways. So it's like, get fucked. But, good news is, the new director of the ATF is literally gutting them and ripping them apart from the inside out, so he's doing what Brandon Herrera said he would do if he was ATF director. It's like, if I get director of the ATF, I will do irreparable damage to that agency. I will make sure they can never recover. And the new director is doing just that. Well, that's what I mean. I don't think the ATF is going to, because we've got a new dog in who's very much like, no, the ATF needs to get fucked. We'll see, though. We'll see. Oh, God. All right. Man, I need 33 more, and I can get 2 stations. Oh, did Martin O'Donnell win? Yeah, I knew he was Republican Party, but I didn't know if he won. Or are you just saying because he got the nomination and everything? Well, as it seems very different than he did. So, that's why I need to know. Did he actually win? Oh my god, that's a legendary cost too. Thank god this is epic, but... He won the primary. Okay, good. Good. He won his primary. All right. So now we need to see the election here in November. And Brandon Herrera is going to Congress. Like, yeah. Brandon Herrera is going to be in Congress. Hell yeah. I'm glad Tony the Traitor is out. It's on Ivea, right? Yeah. But I think you require all of them. Let me check the Izamara set. You need 8. Okay, I don't need all of them. I just need the current one that's cooking to finish. So 7 days from now. Or... I have 500 crowns. Do I have enough? That's 15. That's 2,500. That's only a day. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. That's not worth it in the slightest. Alright. Fine. I don't think there's anything here we can earn either. It is. It is, but I feel like this one's different. Like, I feel like this one, everyone knows this is for everything. Especially all the corruption and everything that we're seeing from the Democrat Party everywhere. I think people know that this is it. Like, they're not even hiding it anymore. They're like, yeah, we're cheating. Do something about it. Okay.
Merchant to the great houses.
Come, do your trading here.
Oh, yeah. They are not hiding anymore. They have pretended for a century that they've been on the level when everyone knows that Democrats have always cheated. That's the only way they've ever gotten anything done. That's what gerrymandering literally is. It's them rewriting everything so they can get more seats. That's how it's always been. Trapped in California. Help! I know, I feel so bad. Honestly, if your state split in half, that'd do a lot to help things, right? If California splits in half, that would do a lot to help things. Especially now that we have a proper census going too. California's going to lose a lot of its representation as well. A lot of people fled California, and they were always rigging the numbers anyways, because they were counting all the illegals in their state too. Okay, so I can't do that. Is there maybe a master blacksmithing one? Because how many of the blacksmithing things do I have? I can make one legendary blacksmithing thing. Ew. Oh yeah, I heard it. I heard him making threats, as he usually does. We call him Gavin Newscum for a reason, or Nazi Newsome for a reason. He's a terrible piece of shit. He's always been a terrible piece of shit.
How can I help you?
These are all gonna be expensive, aren't they? Well, that's not bad. Wait. How does this gold make sense? Oh, it's per voucher, isn't it? Okay. Blech. I'll think on you. Nope. Whoa, hold on. What was that? What was that one? What was that? 328 fucking vouchers. Jesus. Oh my god. You know what? If they're good enough... No, look Look at those differences. Look at those differences in numbers. Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. And yours is the 109. Again, we might as well do this because we're doing such rough. I'm pretty sure I have Soul Shriven. If not on Strithlefur here, we have it on my main. I'm pretty positive. Where's the smithing stuff?
Nothing to do but keep at it. This is taking longer than I'd planned.
Okay. Okay, we do. I think I have it for everything, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
Might as well get as much out of it as I possibly can. I need to go to the island, right? Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. It's open now. It's open for me to use. Okay. Quests only. All right. Let's begin. Cool. I'll get the last two pieces we need for the Shattered Fate set, right? Or no, we need multiple, don't we? Fuck. I'm gonna do the the blacksmithing and the jewelry. Yeah. Blacksmithing and jewelry will do for the stuff. And then we start building up to get the Tideborn stuff, because Grynus has the other set.
You look ready to? None of us is getting any young.
So, tunable blacksmith. Crazy? Oh. You can't attune. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, okay, you can't attune a jewelry thing. Alright. Well, that makes it simple, I guess. I don't want to do it, but it makes it simple. Oh, yeah, repair all my gear, too, while you're at it. You'd still have to go do the jewelry. Well, let's go do the Shattered Fate stuff now.
Come, do your trading here.
Alright, off to Epicrypha. And the Sage's Vault can't get here fast enough.
Another one. Confounded thing.
Stuck.
You have an intelligent look about you.
Sage's Vault cannot get here fast enough. I want to do some parkour and puzzles and stuff like that, because I like that kind of stuff. Because I'm weird. Because I'm weird and I know it. Okay. Use. And use. Okay. Now, go to Mahoose. Gotta get to Mahoose. Gotta get to Mahoose.
Another one. Confounded thing. You have an intelligent look about you.
To Mahoose. I assume inside? Aha! Yes. Okay. There's my Wolfie display. All the Wolfies. Okay, let's get this stuff put in. Okay, and you're next. Okay. There we go. So now we have the entirety of the Shattered Fate set here. So nobody has to... You don't need Apocrypha now to use Shattered Fate. Now I need to get the Tideborn stuff. Ugh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to change those out for armor. Well, we can do it now. I can have a full set of Legendary Tide, so that'll be nice. Oh. Cool. Cool. And we hit that much harder. Tideborn. I preferred my clothes. Tide dyed. Oh, that one hurt. Thank you. Thank you for your constancy in keeping us in pain and agony. Truly, you do magical work. Oh, wait, no, I need to... check back here if there's a way to get companion, like companion greatswords or anything. Oh, shit. Or battle axe. I don't give a shit. 42 cents. Wow. 4K. That's not bad. Ability cooldowns by 5.2%. Yep, I'll do it. I'll do it because fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Red Fur Trading Post.
Give her a shot. I mean, might as well. You don't got anything else on. Okay. Skills. Alright. Our tornadoes, right? Respective man in a rocking chair with a shotgun. Move along. There were tornadoes in the state next to us, unfortunately. One had a supercell. It had 6 tornadoes drop at once. Yeah, just basically trials. That's it. They actually wanted to make stuff difficult. So that's what they did. They made stuff difficult. And the night market. Alright, now, give this a good old college try. I don't know if we'll be able to kill the one boss or not. But we'll give it a good old college try. Yeah, you can basically solo damn near everything else in the game. You can solo some of the dungeons, for God's sakes. There are some where obviously they have certain boss mechanics that challenge that. But, yeah, you can basically solo much of the dungeons. Alright, let's get Angie. We're going this way first, because we're looking in particular for shenaniganeries. They were fighting these harpies hit fucking hard. Harpies are like are some nightmare in here. They hit that hard. That hard indeed. Was it here? I'm trying to remember. We had to go underground at some point. There was a boss in there. It doesn't matter. We got to find all the bosses anyways. All right, we're playing at master difficulty for this stuff. And we're only hitting this hard because our build is, you know, pretty decent. Our build is pretty nice. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty rough. Okay. Master difficulty, I'm going to give it one shot, and then we're going to tone it down. Because, again, four times the damage. Yikes. Oh, my God! Ah! One slap! One slap! That's what I'm talking about.
You cannot
Now you know why we're going to
like
tone down the
this.
difficulty. Little bit. You get extra gold and stuff like that, but it's not. I don't think it's worth it at the moment. They did say they're looking into like doing custom like loot drops and everything for people that are on higher difficulties. So when you would loot this, like you would get newer, better stuff. Okay, our first one. Switch back to Master until we find another boss. Yeah, right now it's a bit more gold, and honestly, I don't think the gold value they're offering is worth it because it's double gold, right? And you see 43, that's not great.
Treasure there, Tammy.
And yeah, we get
Yours
more
today.
EXP too. I guess that's another bonus. You get more EXP.
Georgette, how useful. As if, Rabba.
155. Yeah. But hey, if they actually go through with like giving better drop tables, like if you can start getting legendary gear drops on Master and Vestige difficulty, that would be worth it alone, right? That would be worth it by itself. Oh, by the way, I almost want to show you this. How much damage do you think this does on master difficulty, chat? These are just Daedric mines. These are just a normal mine placement. Right? A normal booby trap in the world. How much damage do you think this does? Dead. That's how much damage it does. Fucking dead. Oh. Yeah, booby traps are now actual dangers in the world. They're now actually genuinely dangerous. Oh fuck. That's a bad spot. Thank God he didn't do his like wild fucking shield throwing bullshit everywhere. Yeah, so now you actually have to like pay attention to stuff. I figured there's a boss that's in there. Okay. You actually have to pay attention to where like traps and tripwires and bear traps, and you have to actually watch out now. And don't run into them. Okay, again, bosses, no, they're way too hard.
Welcome to my domain. Careful not to lose yourself. Come into the maze and find me.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Nope.
How did you find it? Guide you? Come into the maze and find out. Next time it won't be so.
Oh fuck.
I'm tired of this.
I missed.
Find your center.
Ah!
Where could I be? A lucky guess.
Never get out of here alive.
He's dead. Nom 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 nom. All right, back to master. Yep. Again, it's one of those like it's just stupid shit like that. It's like bureaucracy is such a fucking hassle. Nah, fuck it, you saw me. Ugh! You don't.
You give me no choice.
Ooh. There's another knight in there, so don't go that way. What the f- I landed on a mine!
Moon Mother, return.
I landed on a mine. Perfect. Perfect. Mwah. Chef's kiss landed right on top of it.
I will obey your commands.
Landmine. Hello. Yeah, so down here is the boss I can't kill. I'm gonna put it on easiest difficulty I possibly can and pray my companion goes for the boss and stuns her. Because that is my only chance. Hit her! Hit her! Please! Hit her! Please! God damn it. Why? Hit her, stun her off of me, stun her off of me, stun her off of me, please! Oh my god, I'm alive! No! No! Right as he died! No! Oh, I hate it. Hate. 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 Let me tell you.
No!
Let me tell you about hate.
Never
Let me tell you about hate. Okay. Oh, fuck. Ah, damn it. I fucked up. I fucked up. Target him, please. Target him, please. Not me. No, please. 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 Oh my god. No! Please. Oh my god. Die. Just die. Oh my god, yes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Thank god. Oh my god. Hate it. Hate. Now get the fuck out of here. Remember, that was on the normal difficulty. We were having that much problems with it. I hate all bosses or anything that has an instant stun mechanic that you can't avoid. Like, punish the player if they can't avoid it, right? Don't punish the player because they're by
Watch your
themselves.
step. Those sigils are dangerous.
The Master's strength is our strength.
It's always a fun opener to actually eat someone.
Jack must like you, Tommy. In life, he never did anything like this for me.
Hopefully the mechanism is just jammed. See if you can find a way to get it turning again. Almost done. We can assemble the weapon at the smithy southwest of the tower. Let's go.
Okay. There's no, like, boss in this area? I feel like there should be. Never mind. I found him. Found him.
Feel the icy touch of death.
Ugh. Get mowed. Get mowed. Okay. Fine. Oh, he actually teleported. Okay, neat. Neat. Alright. That's a fun mechanic.
That's it. We've got the magic.
Oh, and they are fighting again.
Your pitiful attempt here will see no return. Be gone.
I'm at thee.
Ha ha! Have at thee!
We've got him on the run, player. Keep going.
To arms, Tommy.
Channel that
I do like our little witch hunter here. She's fun.
Be gone.
He's not in it. Haha! Have at thee! Okay.
A fight, is it?
Smash the. Oh. Alright, well. Oh, I'm in combat. Smash the rat. Ooh. Yeah. Power
There's the
fist to
smithy.
victory.
Everything we need should be inside. And here we are. Use one of those workbenches to bind the bone and the block together.
The bone hammer.
Exemplary work. Now quench it in the water of the tower and we'll have what we need.
The imbued bone hammer.
Divine save us! Look at that thing. Very well done. We're like the... I do. With enough time, he might be able to recreate his phylactery, even limited as he would be in his hemomorphic spiritual form. We won't give him the chance. You, Dame Matic, and I will put an end to him, once and for...
Oh shit, hang on. Put back on proper difficulty. Oh hi! One behind me.
Come in. We are made stronger together.
Woo! Eh. Let's see if I look. We're missing one. I'll have to figure out where she's at. Don't mind me buzzsawing through. Oh my god.
Castle must be close. Let's find Dame Matic, traveler.
Oh, I smash.
Enough! You will not undo my work. Die! Coinless mongrels! Come find me at the Spire's pinnacle if you dare.
Damn it all. I almost had... They don't feel good either. I'm afraid this is as far as I go. You and Sir Rayan will need to finish our quest. You're so close to victory. And... there will be a spot in the Order when I'm gone. It becomes a full-fledged knight today.
Guess what happened?
I took on this quest knowing it would be my end. I have only a few months to live. A wasting disease. So terribly cliché. I couldn't stomach the thought of my last tale ending in a sickbed somewhere. I should bloody well hope so. After all this. Thank you, adventurer. Now, let me talk to my squire. one last time. All things considered, that could have gone better.
Please, let me help.
No, no, my dear friend. You need to finish what I could not.
I have so much left to learn. I'm not ready.
You have been ready for a long time. Take my hat, Sir Rayan, and stand as a knight of our order. Goodbye, my friend.
Thank you, Matic. I won't let you down.
Put it on, buddy. Put on the capotane. Yeah.
She just had to take center stage, even at the end.
Herself to death, yeah.
I can grieve later. I'll hold up a flagon in her
Disagree.
memory and sing one of those songs
Fuck.
we learned together. And, of course, wear her ridiculous hat.
Oh yeah, you missed it, Rob. I was talking about, I was reading the Apothecary Prince, and just, again, Apothecary Prince. It's one of many manhwas set in the same universe and everything. And so I was like, cool, I'll read this. And then, just out of nowhere, werewolves. But not the usual, like, Asian werewolves where they're just like, their hair gets a bit frizzy, or they have ears and a tail. No. Full on actual, like, can control their transformation werewolves. And he used them as nurses because they have incredible stamina and strength and can sniff. They got good snoofers. Best one was I slew that guy so hard, then I held him in my arms until his noble soul departed. Fist bump. Wicked chivalrous.
I know. We can talk about it later.
Same universe as the greatest real estate developer, as the same universe as the Demon King farmer, same universe as the I became the chef of the Dragon King. Like, yeah, it's a wild and wacky universe, to say the least. Multiple isekai protagonists. It is, and it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, this takes place. The Apothecary Prince is actually, it takes place 300 years after Greatest Estate Developer does.
This is it.
He's a
We need
direct
to
blood
destroy
relative
his
to the other
phylactery.
Isekai
Smash it
protagonist.
with the bone hammer.
My power is as eternal as this tower. Your life ends now,
Ugh.
wretch.
Eh.
Blood Mage
fuck.
is dead.
And I ate him too, for good measure. Destroy his pot. Come on, destroy the phylactery. Smoosh it. How do I smoosh it?
What have you done?
We've done it. I'm going to head
Get
back to shore.
fucked.
See
Get
you there, my friend.
fucked. Ah, yeah. How's it feel to get fisted? Feel to get fisted, motherfucker. Alright. I need to figure out where the one boss here is. We're missing a boss. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be in here somewhere. So I'm gonna go check. Oh, I need to turn this back on. Oh, turn this back on until we find him. Oh yeah, werewolf. Sorry, sorcerer is gonna get a lot stronger too, Rapar. They were talking about some of the hybridization changes. So because of the hybridization changes, where they're putting weapon and spell power together. Ow! Excuse me. Because they're putting weapon and spell power together and everything for everything across the board, they're gonna get rid of the spell power that sorcerer grants, and they're changing it to offensive penetration. So sorcerer is gonna get a lot stronger. Then you have I thought the person might be in here. Then you have Dragon Knight is going. Sorry, Templar is going to be a massive armor boost for the party, and then Dragon Knight is going to be weapon and spell damage. I can't remember everything because yeah, they were hybridizing all of it. It's part of the new announcements on the thing, not the newest, but the new announcements for ESO's launcher had it. I hear A. Where are you? Oh God! Now this difficulty, that hurts a lot.
Never sleeps of its own accord.
Hang on, I need to find Anya Mouse. Yud Cleed. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's a harpy. Oh, she's in the harpy land. Okay. Right. I mean, you do get a speed boost as werewolf. Like you're faster than normal, and if you have enough of the stat boosts in your here in the champion one, you could probably keep up with mounts. Granted, the mount person can also just boost their stats more too.
Well done,
You know.
Sammy.
It's still quite pleasant. So she's in here somewhere, eh? Nope. I don't want to go in there. Up here maybe?
Mafala, keep your shame.
Oh, yep, there she is. Normal. I've shown how much these bosses hit on master difficulty. You'd need the pants to that reduce damage taken by 50%. You need them. You absolutely need them. There's absolutely no like getting around that. They hit. Everything just hits way too hard to do otherwise. I'm just trying to get back to the boat and get out of here. Get back to the boot. Alright, now I can put back on Astro mode.
It's over. We have slain the Blood Mage, and I am a knight. What a thrilling adventure. I need to recover Maddox's body. I'll see her brought back to the Order and make sure she gets proper honors for her deeds. No, my friend, you've done so much already. Was her squire. This is for me to do. I'd like that very much. Best of luck on your adventures here on High Isle. I couldn't have done it without your help. Or,
The
of
Crimson
course, without
Bonehammer.
Dagnabbit. I'm sure wherever she is, she's smiling, singing, and toasting our success. I'll need to return to the Order and let them know what happened. Thank you, my new friend.
I'll quench it again for old time's sake.
I'm
Wow.
not sure if I'm worthy of the title, but I will do all that I didn't, but I suspected. She was trying.
All right. I'm curious. I want to see how it functions. Sassy. All right. Back into town. I need to go get myself some FUD. FUD, stomach going grr. Grr anger. Alright. Yeah, let me go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food. B2B. I'm back. I made cream of mushroom soup and put some chicken in it. Eee. Okay, I made a mess. Which one is the main character? Is it the man in the foreground? Or is it Khajiit in the background? Like my camera didn't stick with it.
Ready? Hey!
Ready? Hi! Oh shit, I got myself all turned around. If I remember right, this is just a house, right? Or it might be something for... Oh, nope! Never mind. It's an actual quest I need to do. Or not? I will assume then for the quest. I'll assume for the main quest, I mean. Yeah, this is the expansion where they were trying to bring an end to the Three Banners War.
Good. You found my field office. I thought I'd keep an eye on the lock while awaiting your report. My own investigations have turned up little about our missing ships. Tell me, did you uncover anything useful? Did the lighthouse keepers spot them? Darken the beacon? The locals revere that light. Who would dare offend Kinrith in such a way? Something is indeed wrong here. At least our missing ships reached these waters, but this storm worries me. Tell me more about the rogue knights. The Ascendant Order, of course. I thought the rumors about rogue knights troubling folk outside of town had a familiar ring, but I'd hoped we'd seen the last of the Order at Sword's Rest. Tell me, did you learn anything at the Shallows?
Soldiers capture shipwreck survivors.
It seems the Ascendant Order knew the ships would be wrecked, and they helped make sure by extinguishing the lighthouse beacon. They knew my cargo was coming to High Isle. This means the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild delegates are in danger too. Ah, you caught that, did you? My missing cargo is more delegates for the conference. Perhaps the most important ones. But I need you to check on the guild delegates right now. They went to visit a druid named Ravana. Her hut lies to the west. Her name is Ravana. She's something of a local apothecary. She uses her skill with herbs and
I will
healing
say,
to
cream
help
of
the
mushroom,
folk
and then
of
you put
High
some
Isle.
chicken in it. Real
With
nice.
the conference delayed, Valencia was curious about druidic magic, so off she went. Quentin decided to tag along. Valencia, you know, she created the invitation medallions. As for Guild General Quentin, I only met him when he arrived. Seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but the war has cost him dearly. He lost his wife in a raid. To disrupt the peace talks? It would be a grand stage for the Ascendant Order's message. Or they might plan to strike at the delegations. Influential voices from all three alliances will be here soon. A tempting target. The Ascendant Champion Superior. When we defeated the champion at Sword's Rest Isle,
We only defeated one of the Order's leaders. I've heard whispers about an Ascended Lord, too. I can't imagine there are too many more of them after that.
Alright. Spells and shit.
Greetings, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a poultice or perhaps an herbal tea? Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior. They stopped by. When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate. I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once. A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valencia and Quentin it might be dangerous.
What exactly are druids?
We follow the old ways. Some call us priests of Ifre, but that is only part of our truth. We are children of the land, like the weird. Guides and teachers to those who live in harmony with nature. People were not meant to bow before crowns of metal.
Some kind of virus?
No, friend. We know the weird, and we respect their beliefs. Druids and weiresses are two branches that grow from the same tree. But we are called to be in this world, not to withdraw from it. Some circles see it differently, of course. Circles are fellowships of like-minded druids. Each interprets Ifre's will differently, but druids of the same circle share common traditions and goals. I belong to the Stonelore Circle. We seek to teach others by the example of our work. Yes, travel far enough in the archipelago and you may meet druids of the Eldertide or Firesong circles. Although the Firesong rarely leave their island, and you should be wary of the Eldertide. They do not like city folk or mainlanders. The weird are Breton witches. They follow teachings and practices that share a common ancestry with the druids. Whereas we left the mainland, they remained behind to safeguard the forests of High Rock. We have more in common than we have differences. The biggest that you would notice is that the weirds are all female, while we druids accept all genders in our ranks. And we organize in circles of common beliefs, while the weird sisters form covens. Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived. Our forebears among the Bretons believed civilization should live alongside nature, not tame it. In the early years of the Direni hegemony, they struggled for the soul of High Rock. They lost. Driven into exile, the druids left to seek a place where they could live according to their beliefs. Their wanderings brought them to the Sisters. The followers of the weird remained behind. They walked a different path than the druids.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm almost done with my soup. Oh yeah, I have a lot of companions now too, by the way. Allies, companions, see? I'm just missing hints this one. It's the only one I'm missing. Oh, quest.
We move with the wind.
Over here. I could use some help.
Well, it's good to see you again, at least.
Ah, my friend. How glad I am to see you again. This island is far more dangerous than I expected, especially after what just happened. Guild General Quintin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quintin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order. They overpowered Quintin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quintin. I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Alright.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quintin. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut. No. We came upon them just as they were finishing an attack on a caravan. But I assume they recognized us or decided our station warranted capture rather than elimination. But you came with a warning, didn't you? What did you find out? Wrecked the ships? How in oblivion could they coordinate such a thing? Clearly, the Ascendant Order is aware of the plans for Lord Baccaro's conference. They're here in force and causing more trouble than we anticipated. If they recognized us as delegates, there's all sorts of ways they could hold that over the conference. If they just assume we're rich nobles, ransom is always an option. But who can really say what those helmeted bastards are thinking? I've remained at Lady Arabelle's side since we delivered the invitation medallions to the delegates. I hope to help make sure their journey to High Isle proceeded smoothly. It seems the Ascendant Order is not so easily avoided. I came to talk to Ravana about arcane and related topics.
Alright. Let's go snowboarding now. Everybody's learning how.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Me? Where's your proof? Just
Nobody comes out of
because
Crypt of Hearts alive.
woke
Nobody.
up in a
How'd you
pile
do
of
it?
bottles doesn't mean I'm guilty. Those could have been gotten there in any number of ways.
Hello there. Say, you look like the type who could go traipsing around dangerous areas in search of rare ingredients. Could I interest you in a job? My partner and I are purveyors and creators of fine drinks. We need 3 and... Here, these spots should have Pilgrim and I. We've the flesh fly wings add... Well, you wouldn't know it by looking at him right now, but he's actually a very charming, intelligent, and passionate man. We fell in love over a bottle of Alto wine. He makes me want to tear my hair out most days. But yes, we are. Yes, this place brings...
He's having a... I don't know if he's technically... I don't know if he's technically, like, sentient at this point. I think he's just barely cognizant of where he is.
Fair potential
I understand,
for fine
Valencia.
adornments.
Do what you must to find your friend.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabelle... Do you recall the invitation medallions I enchanted? Each delegate carries one, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see. They moved northeast. Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying,
Excuse
but
me.
I wasn't able to detect anything. No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General...
Okay. Oh. Owie. Grueling public dungeon with a shitty boss, goes invincible, summons about 20 minutes of ads, then one-shots me. You can't, you cannot do the bosses on the higher difficulties unless you have the pants that reduce your damage by 50%. That's the only physical fucking way. That's the only way. They just hit way too hard. They hit way too hard. Like I was showing, regular attacks were hitting for like 15,000, 16,000 damage, just regular swipes, and it's like, oh my god. Or sorry, it was 22,000. So it was almost one-shotting me. Just from regular attacks. Oh yeah, you might have gone into one of the group events, which gives you a skill point when you complete them. Woof. 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 Ow.
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there. Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing. I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar, son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
Oh, they might not have gotten Peter Stormare back. Maybe that's why he's not amongst them.
I warned them of the danger, and we took such elaborate precautions. Obviously, they weren't enough. If we find Quentin with the Ascended Order, we may find our missing royals. Let's meet at the chapel. We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side.
Oh, wait, so Rosendar might be here.
I've already sent
yes.
a head to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin. We know their medallions aren't there.
Oops, I lost our leaders. Well, to be fair, they weren't expecting, like, a freak storm out of nowhere accompanied with conspiracy to actively sabotage the peace efforts to stop the Three Banners War, and that people would know that the people coming on the ships are their leaders. Like, and not just some delegates. They're actual, like, leadership within each of the factions.
Something of value left there. Only fair that it become yours.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not.
not gonna be in werewolf form. Yep. I knew. When you get a long load, you just know. It's like, we're not gonna be in werewolf form. That's pretty accurate, though. Elder Scrolls is pretty fucked as a universe. How's the weather? Raining cheese, cult taking over the streets, calling it the end times.
Silence at last.
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going.
Oh no, are they... Are they communists? Are we getting a... Is this an actual, like... Are we doing a good public service? Oh, Saji's here. Saji.
The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the alliances? First things first. Clear the path to the South Crypts, please. We must rescue the captains and hope that Quentin is with them.
Druid's beating the communist allegory once again.
Lady Arabelle. Colleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the Divines are all right.
Saji!
But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji is not all right. Not to spoil the reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakarn, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant
Zaji
Order
is
at bay.
not all right.
Buy us some time.
Zaji was great. Zaji was not all right. Mm-hmm.
Wait, got it.
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakarn. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my friend.
I want to talk with Saji! Saji! I'm not okay. Oh my god, it's so much fun. To just do this.
We had to.
Okay, so where's the king? Molag Bal took him. The queen? She was actually Dagnabbit the whole time. Okay, who are you? Oh, I'm Nocturne. Is anyone here human? Oh! Not helping.
Down there. It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
A new age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from me. I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentin? We have to put a stop to this.
Traitor! 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 Oh no.
Each
Oh.
delegate carries a medallion like this one, Naked. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
Well done.
We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling.
Lady Arabelle? She's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Oh, Quentin. I guess you've made your choice.
Here is your chance, Quentin.
Be a lesson.
Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
I'm sorry, Lady Arabelle, but I have made my
Until
choice.
you rise again.
I'm sorry it came to that, but well
Ow!
thought.
I'm gonna eat his liver. Nope. Apparently, he wanted to join them. Oh my god, 311 ping. Ah! Ah, I'm attacked. Okay, ping's back to normal. Woo!
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jacan Valessi and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
Saji is not okay. Saji is not okay. Oh. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You pointed in this direction. Oh, it's technically outside the city. Okay. Okay. Fine. You're not incorrect. You are not in the city. Still feel like that's cheating, but you know, whatever. It is.
Look, Ronaldo! They're back.
Oh, you're back. Were my directions helpful? Did you manage? Oh, you're amazing. You really did it. Now it's up to me to recreate our masterpiece. I hope it wasn't just... Give me a moment to mix up just a little to test. Here, Hilgrim, give this a try. You're already drunk.
He's going back, isn't he?
Maybe a bit more spice.
Bye-bye. I knew it. Dunk.
Perfect. That'll do nicely.
Oh, take his cup and mug him. I got the mug! Run! That's how this works, right? Whee! I got his mug! Oh my god. I kind of want to do that with a bunch of Drachmal kind who don't understand what mugging means. They go and mug someone and they steal their drinking cup. Like, yeah, we got him, so when do we get the money? When do we get the money? We got his cup. We got his drinking cup.
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Alright, I'm going to talk to Saji second.
I thank you for my rescue. I do not think the Ascendant Order had any more use for me. Once they realized I could not tell them what became of Prince Ernskar, they dragged me back to the cell.
What happened out at sea?
I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Aminos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us.
What happened to the prince?
I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
Oh wait, that means the palace is probably destroyed too, isn't it? Oh.
Zaji is glad to see you, Walker. But there will be no reunion with the perfect Pounce. She is gone. This time for good. The terrible storm was the end of her. And that is not the worst of it. Zaji has lost Queen Irene and Casca too.
Can you tell me what happened out at sea?
Zaji must admit he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up.
Then they tied me up. You were fished out of the water by the Ascendant Order?
The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it.
What about Queen Irene?
Zaji lost Queen Irene, and first mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders, they swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
Funny. First time we met, you were the one fished out of the water. Now look at us. I owe you a great debt. And I owe Dockmaster Arnold a debt of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I thought he was a friend. Bah.
Happened out at sea and how you wound up in the crypts?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnold showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Oh, that's fucked on so many levels. Happy Friday. Would you rather fight in the Whiskey Outpost battle, rescue mutant aliens, or the Iron Lung mission? You can win or lose in either one, or any of them, I assume. I'll do Whiskey Outpost. I'll do Whiskey Outpost. Before you watch the
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore. I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Zaji. Zaji is so great. I'm glad he's back. There are fun characters like that where you're just happy that they're back.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus
that's a hell of a
wondrous
camera
sight?
angle.
Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
So not Viking Emmerich, Queen Irene, or Prince Inskar
And
yet.
neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
Oh, yeah, I love, especially if they're like fun return characters. There are other return characters I'm just like, whatever. But Raz showing up is always a treat. Naryu showing up is always a treat. Like, there are genuinely like good fun characters all around.
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear? Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the
Morag
shallows,
Tong.
we'll
Morag
need to look
Tong.
elsewhere. What
Yes,
else,
Naryu
dear?
the Dark Elf Assassin. Elam showing up in the Blackwood stuff to fight Maynard's Dagon was fun though.
Well, that's a lead.
Evely was great to see again.
I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnaud about that and a great many other things. I detest... The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jacon, that's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue. Even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All-Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague. The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord
Nothing you dear, but you asked. Yeah, it's like that's fair. I like that she's like, nah, you asked. Shush. Silence. You asked the question. I answered the question. Don't be silly. Don't be daft. I never said it had anything to do with anything, but you asked the question. I'm gonna go turn these in. Because it seems like this is the zone quest. I ask myself that question every time. I ask myself that question every time. A flirkety, hurdy-burgy-ruggle.
I've no time for pleasantries. I'm up to my ears in cargo manifests. You have some business with me? Body? I'm sorry to hear that. He was never very sneaky. Always stumbling around in the dark. His night vision was horrible, and you... expected? No. I'm just not very surprised. I warned him there was risk. But he was eager and needed... Sure enough, this is definitely one of the map fragments I've been looking for. Didn't expect to see you again. Don't tell me you found another piece of my map. Faron's dead? I can hardly believe it. That dark elf was a seasoned marine for the Pact once. Guess the wilds are growing more treacherous. This is exactly what I was hoping Faron'd find. I didn't expect it would cost her life. That's just how it is out in the Sisters. Fickle as the sea. The map's appreciated. Make good use of the reward, but unless we've got business, I've got no.
Alright. Maybe I'm gonna increase to 44. Okay. 46 and 50. Ouch. Good lord. Murderous.
I sense Jock and suspected mischief. This is a nice surprise.
You ever just stretch and you're like, you feel like you've just released your soul? Oh my god. Like, and what I mean by that is like there was so much tension, your soul itself is just like, oh good lord. That was a stretch. That. Ugh.
Place is a mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffians loitering outside had something to do with that. Let's look around. The Ascendant Magus did bribe the Dockmaster, just as Captain Colleen said. A few drops of dried blood. A scuffle, but not a murder. Someone planning to depart doesn't set a meal on the table. I think I have a picture of what transpired here. Let's talk, my dear.
Give me a moment. I'm going to go through everything. We know he's a traitor, bastard, butcher. So I'm just gonna go through all the stuff anyways. Ugh. Alright, I need to...
When I was on the mark,
Now, you?
How may I serve?
That's not so bad. You save that. Okay. Be gone.
Can I help you? Nothing, Pap. Food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say the Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnold collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy. And once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability. The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going. Profit, of course. That's what it always comes down to. Lord Baccaro should be able to tell us which nobles stand to lose if the war ends.
Woofda.
Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakan look for the Dockmaster and then meet you there.
Just kind of like, whoa, sleep. I was like, oh God.
Almost certainly. As I said, we must be
Thank God I
careful
took my
about whom
walkies
we
before the
trust.
stream. Good Lord.
It is a concern, but it can also work to our advantage.
It's funny, I'm still wearing
Gold
my
only buys
workout
loyalty
shirt
for so long.
for the stream.
And
I just kept my
suspect
workout
our
shirt on.
adversaries are not as organized as they appear. We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing alliance. I doubted. If Dockmaster Arnold knew where the alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information. I suspect the Order wants power, not peace. When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming Emperor. Lord Baccaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and why. Better yet, he won't voice suspicions without good cause. We can rely on his...
What if he's the Lord?
On the move.
I mean, what if he's the Lord? Ah! Ooh, Goblin Cleanup's free this weekend. I might download it. Ooh. I saw that. You can't fool me.
Watch yourself.
Did all us a favor by saving Wayrest. What were you doing down in those sewers?
Ah, seeking a commission with the Honorable House Dufort? We need able hands to rid the Sisters of a menace we've endured for too long. We are prosecuting a war against the Dreadsail pirate fleet, and the Admiral ordered me to gather as many capable fighters as I can muster for a landing party. Need about a dozen, all told.
Well, I'm just yawned again. Oh my God. All right. You know what? Yeah, we'll end it there. Remember, chat, tomorrow, and there's also apparently going to be bad storms tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But tomorrow we're going to watch Brotherhood of the Wolf. Apparently it's a very long movie. That's okay. We will get through it. And yeah, Monday, I don't know. People are dragging their feet. They need to tell me these things. Monday, I don't know if I'm going to the Wolf Sanctuary or not. I don't know. So I gotta find out. I need to know. More people are apparently wanting to tag along. So we'll see. Anyways, chat. Hope you guys take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get fit, get ripped, and I will see you back here. When I see you. I don't know if I'll be here Monday or not. I don't know. I don't know these things, and I don't know. Yeah. Bye-bye for now, everyone.